Hello, my beautiful empaths. You probably clicked on this video because you wanted to understand. Understand how you try to approach somebody with truth, with love, with honesty, so they can face themselves, so they can understand how they're treating you in a dynamic, whether that be friendship, whether that be family. These people are everywhere. But when you try to confront that person, or you try to communicate to that person honestly, transparently, you were met with your name. Well, at first, you were met with exile, because they're not going to do it in front of your face. But your beautiful, honest, well reputation kept name smeared across the mud. And you just want to understand why. Why would somebody hurt you? And then when you realized it, you try to communicate with them about the hurt. Because you have to remember, people who hurt you, 9 times out of 10, know what they're doing. If y'all are below 18, I guess it varies, but adults, they know what they're doing. So whenever you second guess or you give these people a second chance or you make excuses for them in your head, you have to understand that they know exactly what they are doing. But maybe what they know exactly what they are doing. And it's just your heart, your good nature, who doesn't understand that people just like to hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. But to spin back, you want to understand why they smeared your name, why they exiled you, why they could not take accountability for something so maybe small. And even in this time of exiling you and ruining your reputation in the small group of people, the flying monkeys, whoever they surround themselves to keep this delusional self-image of themselves, whoever they surround themselves around. The reason, hold on, I lost my train of thought. But the reason that they do this is because they cannot face, I don't know how to explain it. Oh, I do. But they cannot face themselves. They cannot, literally, they cannot face how they treat people. In your world, you see somebody who's going above and beyond to degenerate. That's what it is. It's spiritual degeneration. When instead of growing yourself every day, you are taking it out on everybody who is growing on themselves, and instead of taking accountability and growing, you're degenerating. If you have not heard this, if you are not growing, you are hurt, you are rotting. You are rotting. Because the world does not stay the same. Time keeps going. And that's why we have to keep growing. Because you're not going to stay today years old tomorrow. You're going to be older. So if you do not learn the lesson of today, every day offers a lesson. If you do not learn the lesson of today, you are rotting. And I'm not saying this so you can approach it in an anxious, oh, well, what is today? What is today gonna teach me? What did yesterday teach me? I have to write this. Not like that. It's small wisdom things like, I'm happy that nothing went wrong today. I did not go back to people who hurt me because it was a long time ago and I've forgotten the feeling of the hurt, or I think that I'm older and it would not impact me as much. Just different things that you remind yourself of today. You use the same wisdom as you did yesterday, today. You understand? So, it's just to keep your self respect. Some days are maintaining, some days are growing. But these people are not doing either. They know what they are doing wrong. And because they have not conceptualized that doing right is what grows you, is what gets rewarded with the ideas to have the businesses. It's what gets rewarded with the ideas to shoot the music videos. It's the nature of a person that has these things spiritually magnetize. Is that a word? Magnetize to whoever you are. So if you approach the world in a negative, unaccountable, name smearing way, you are deterring the good gifts of this earth. If nobody has told you, if you're on the opposing team and you just cannot face yourself, there's something there that you don't want to ruin the self-image, because it might tie back to where it all started in your childhood, or you just cannot, like, it breaks your heart to see you in such a fashion, even though you walk this earth in such a fashion, or you've created this false delusion in your head that you are the big bad wolf. And if you let go of that image, you would just see the person for who you are. You understand? And all I can tell you is there's no way around it. You will keep degenerating. You will keep rotting until you do the hard work. You're a big girl. You're a big boy. You have to do the hard work. We're adults. I know adulting is hard. I know the little things in life are hard. I know when we surround ourselves around the wrong people and it warps our mind. Separating yourself is hard. Do the hard part now, while you are young, because it only gets harder. So somebody who got disciplined and started running 3 miles a day at 18, it's going to be way easier. And they will be way healthier when they are 50, because they established the hard part young. It's nature to them. Their brain is wired like that. So the full circle of the smear campaign, basically, after they've dragged your name through the mud, is they're talking about you with these false narratives, twisted stories, and what they're really doing is filtering out the people who were not meant for you anyways. So that's why I'm saying these smear campaigns never really hurt you. Because if they were on your level and like they were genuinely like your enemy, like you're here, they're here, and y'all are against each other, enemies will face you face on, because y'all are both in the same level of power, but they are below you. You have to understand, people who are above you will never hate on you. People who are on the same level will never cheat to beat you, because they're trying to grow and they feel like you're in a way or some competition. The feeling is mutual. Y'all don't like each other, but there is a respect, an enemy like respect established. Like Batman and the Joker, they never killed each other. They just kept on fighting because they had a mutual respect. I actually don't know. I never watched that, but I think that's how it goes. And yeah, full circle, they surround themselves around these people, and these people like, yeah, girl, I knew there was something off about her. Yeah, I never really liked her to begin with. Now that we can all talk about it and be open for our random dislike for this person that we don't really know, we never really got to understand them, and this story could be fake, but I just feel a need to let my inner self hate out on somebody. So that's what I'm gonna do. and you're basically filtering out these people. They avoid you. You don't even know the story to begin with of what that person is smearing about your name. So I guess y'all don't click anymore. And yeah, if you just mind your business like you've been doing, keep loving people, keep going on the straight path, the empathetic, beautiful, honest person you are with yourself. Do not look at those people and envy them. Ever. Never ever envy them, because on the outside it might look like they are having fun, they are pleading or being pleased with life. But if somebody else like you with a bright aura went into that friend group, they would come out the same. Their name would be smeared the same, because people with your likeness just don't fit into places like that. It's a toxic environment. Y'all cannot glow there. You cannot grow there. That is why they're all bundled together. Misery loves company. So it's lonely at the top. And not that you're gonna be completely alone at the top. You're just not gonna have a bunch of people. Maybe 3 or 4. So count your blessings. Look for those people and never wish to go back to that friend group. Because at the end of the day, it's a lie. And all truth is revealed by your character. Goodbye. Oh, my eye's watering.